Hi, so just going to make a quick video about mental health and my journey so far. It's been almost 2 years to the day that I've decided to take my life back and get out and start living a bit more. So once again, I'm just going to go through a few things and let you know how I've got on in the last while. So, I'll start. My name is, for people that don't know me, my name is Philip DeFew. I'm 32 and I'm living in Kildare in Ireland, and I've been living with mental health issues for the last 10 or 12 years, going on 13 years, and I spent from 2003 to 2015-16 not leaving the house. So through mental health, so my mental health took a turn. I suffered with panic attacks, anxiety, and I had agoraphobia and stuff as well. So a lot of you people know my story. I've kind of mentioned it in the last video and that. But, I went through a phase where I couldn't leave the house. I couldn't have visitors. I couldn't be with anyone. I gave up a good job. I gave up a good car. Gave up an amazing relationship. All because I had no choice, because fear had taken over. So today I'm just going to let you guys know that things are starting to look up, and I'm going to let you know how I got my life back and how I got to the position I'm in today. So it started out I took my first step in January 2016, the start of January 2016, and I decided that I was going to take one step each day towards my goals of trying to get out and trying to get my life back, because I lost all of my 20s. I lost from the age of 19 up to 31. I lost all that time with my friends, family, going out. So I had no 20s, where there must be the best years of your life. I didn't have them. For me, it was absolute hell. I'd wake up every day with panic attacks. I'd go to bed with panic attacks. I'd try and commit suicide, I'd say I'd try. But I had the feelings of doing it, but I wouldn't go through it, because I knew there was more to life than a rope, A rope is a permanent solution to a temporary problem, and unfortunately, suicide is a big thing in Ireland, and it's something that's struck our family a lot of times, and, it really hits home, and you just wish that, even by making this video, that it'd help at least one person know that everything gets better, and there is light at the end of the tunnel, but only you can do the work. Only you can do it. Nobody can. Everyone can help you. Like I keep saying, I keep repeating myself in my videos. A lot of people can help you, and there is people out there that are dying to help. I got more help from online friends and people popping up because I asked for help, whereas other people wouldn't ask for it, and they sit in the dark and they think, well, there's nobody there to offer me help. And I'm here to tell you that, put your neck on the line. It'll pay off in the long run. Believe me, because I know since I made my video, the amount of positive response and positive feedback I got was priceless. The people out there, all my friends, you know who you are. I'm not going to name drop anyone, but each and every single one of you, I applaud you, because it was each and every one of your nice comments and your handshakes and your old hugs and just sharing my videos. They're the little things that got me by. And I remember I got reduced to tears so many times because I was overwhelmed by the love and the care and the support that I had online. And then physically, the people that came into my life that were attracted to my positivity was outstanding. Absolutely outstanding. So just to get back to what I was saying. So yeah, I'm 32 now. I think in around 30, 31 when I started making my first video. And what has changed? So, to narrow it down, I gave myself little goals every day. And people always think by giving little goals they never amount to nothing. Well, I can tell you now, if it wasn't for little goals, I wouldn't be where I am today. And where I am today is in full-time employment. I'm an owner of my own company, which I've started up. I work weekly and daily on farms, helping out on farms, because I have my love of animals. Like I say, I do my own painting and decorating. I can socialise. I got engaged exactly 1 year in January. So 1 year to the day when I took my life back with my panic attacks, 1 year to the day I met my future wife. I met Samantha Callanan in Kilkenny, and my life turned around. My life turned around. I always had love in my family. I had love in relationships, but nothing compared to the love I felt when I met Samantha. As soon as I set eyes on her, I was immediately attracted, and as soon as she spoke, my heart just skipped a beat. And that's when I knew, you know, this is a keeper. You know, this girl is going to get you where you need to be, and she's going to help you be a better version of the person you are already. And I can honestly say, there's not a day that I don't go to bed at night. There's an Irish one, a day I don't go to bed at night. But there isn't a time where I don't go to bed at night and I don't count the moon and the stars and thank them for the blessing that Samantha is in my life. You know, I'd never ever have got back out. I would have never got living. And like I say, I went out New Year in Kilkenny, exactly January, we're into 2018, Christmas Eve 2016, or New Year's Eve 2016, going into 17, I met Samantha. Went on a blind date, met her. We got married we got engaged 4 months later in April 2017, and we're now in the middle of February 2018. Our love is stronger than ever. We are hopefully getting married in 2018. We haven't set a date, but I ended up moving in with her and her family in Kilkenny, who've been so supportive and so loving with my mental health. And you know, that was a huge milestone for me. But like I say, I'm going to go back now, but what got me to where I am was taking the baby steps. I can't stress enough how important it is to take baby steps. You know, for me it was going from the house to the front gate 1 week, from the front gate to the shop, from the shop to the town back down, and then go the opposite way, go out to Cora, get on your bike, do 2 mile today, do 2 mile for the week, you get familiar, 4 mile the following week, 6 mile. Before you knew it, you're out doing 10, 15 mile on the bike, and you're going places you've never been in years. And that's how it works. Same with the car. I was petrified of driving, always taking panic attacks behind the wheel, couldn't stop at traffic lights. And then I'd say, well, you know what, sod it, Philip, get a car, drive for 1 minute, drive for 2 minutes, drive for 10 minutes. Before you know it, you're driving to towns. Before you know it, you're staying in towns. You're going shopping centres. You're not afraid of lights. You're driving to Kilkenny to meet my fiance. You know, I end up living there then, so I'm up and down to Kildare as often as I can. You know, so what changed for me was the little steps. You have to, and set goals, and keep a diary. Keep a diary. Make a plan. On a Sunday night, make a plan for Monday to Friday or Monday to Saturday. I'd say, okay, I'm going to do that. It doesn't have to be huge. Like I say, if it's only walking from your back door to your front gate, you've done it. Do it 4 times, do it 5 times that week. Count your paces. If you walk 20 paces, walk 40. If you walk 40, walk 80. Just keep pushing the boundaries. You have no idea how strong you can be until strong is the only option you have. And when you learn to stand on your own 2 feet and take responsibility for your actions, that's when the music happens, and that's when the change starts. You have to be accountable. You are the one that puts in the work, and you are the one that reaps the benefits. Everyone told me when I was going through the worst time of my life, Philip, put in the work, get out there, do it. Just go do it. Quit all the BS and just go do it. And I'd say, but I'm nervous, I'm afraid. I was nervous and I was afraid. But when I said, well, fuck it anyway, and I hate the curse, but F it anyway, I'm going to get out. I'm sick of living at home. I'm sick of not being in a relationship. I'm sick of dying in my own house with mental health problems, fading away. And if I'm not fading away, my mental health is causing me trouble. All you're thinking is suicide. Will it ever end? Oh sure, I'll take a few more tablets. That'll numb the pain. That'll make me sleep. When I wake up, it'll all be over. It's not all over. When you wake up, what are you? You're dozy because you're after taking too many tablets, and then all of a sudden you're dozy, you have no medication, you have no willpower, you're just thinking, I'm in a worse depression than I ever was. So what I'm saying to you is, take your medicine, take your tablets if you need them, but don't abuse them. Just take what you need. Seek medical help. Tell them your goals, tell them what you want to achieve, and tell them you need help. They'll refer you to therapists, And I've been to therapists, and I'm going to tell you now, I spent thousands on therapy, thousands on hypnosis, thousands on acupuncture. And the only person that stood out for me was one therapist who had a heart. One therapist. And that was Alan Clark in Kildare, in the counselling services in Kildare town. That man had a heart bigger than I ever had. And he came up to the house when no one else would. And he told me, you know what, Philip, I'll bring you. And that man sat me in the car and he'd drive me around the estate. And he'd drive me everywhere. And he'd bring me places. And he was the only one. And he would not take a penny extra. If anything, he actually brought down the money so I could afford to be getting therapy with him. And Alan Clark, I know, and I hope someone shares this on your page, but you have turned my life around. And I met you in person when I was at my best, and I thought my best was yet to come. But Alan Clark, I cannot commend you enough for what you've done. You have made my life complete. You meant more to me than any therapist, any counsellor, any social welfare, anyone that came into my life. You were the one that turned it around. You and my fiancée Samantha and a few immediate friends and family. You are the people that have helped me, and I am so thankful. Because right now, at this moment, I'm sitting on the Curragh and making a video, and the last time I sat out here 2 years ago was when I couldn't leave the house. Or 1 year ago was when I couldn't leave the house. I only got to here and I take a mini panic attack after putting up the phone, and then I go back home and I'd be like, oh, that was so hard, that was so hard. And I pray to God. I'm not a praying man, but I found God very close to me when I was sick and when I was therapy when I needed therapy, and that God was the only person that got me by in prayers. You know, I'm not telling everyone to go and, you know, pray to heaven every single day in church, but do pray for help, because it does work, irregardless of what your beliefs are in religion. I do believe in praying. So I'm rambling on a bit, but what I'm going to say is, I'm now, like I say, I'm in full-time employment. I'm working away. I've never been happier. I've lost almost 4 stone in weight in a year or 2 years. I'm being coached by probably one of the best bodybuilders that I've ever seen grace this stage. And, you know, he knows who he is, and I'm not going to name drop him. But this guy has stood by me in the last 6-8 months. He's always had my back, but in the last 6 or 8 months, since the noose was untied around his neck from a contract he was in, this man has turned my life around. And him and his fiancée are the most loving, caring, helpful people I've ever came across. And no matter how stupid my questions are, no matter how simple I might feel, Coach V has my back. And, you know, I can't commend him enough. So my main point is that I want to let people know that if you ever need to talk, I'll come and meet you anywhere, any place in Ireland, any place. If I have to travel abroad, I'll come see you. You know, if you have family members that need some help or might need someone to talk to, I'm not saying I'm a professional. I'm not a professional by any means. I can only go on the journey I've had, and I know that the journey I've had was a tough one, and I'm in a position now to help others. I want to show them that there is light. And if you think it's stupid, or you think that, you know, he won't come to me, or, you know, I'm not as bad with mental health as he might think I am, so I don't need help. Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do. Reach out. You know, reach out. As any of you know me, you know that I'm probably the most kind, pleasant, quietest guy you could ever meet. I might look big and strong, but I have a heart like a little baby. You know, I'm so soft and so approachable. You know. So, guys, I urge you to please share this video. Please share this to try and get rid of the stigma that surrounds mental health. You know, I'm an ideal candidate for mental health. You know, please get in touch, share the video, tell your friends and family, you know, if they need help, to get in touch, and share this video. You can look for my username on Instagram as By Depression Hello Happiness, or I'm on YouTube as By Depression Hello Happiness, or on Facebook my name is Philip Defew, D-E-F-F-E-W, and feel free to drop me a message or leave your name and number, and I'll PM you or I'll ring you back, and We can even video call, whatever suits. So I'm gonna probably shut this video off now. It's 15 minutes long. But please get in touch. Thank you for your continued support, and lots of love from the big guy.